Electroma 2025, and we are having Mr. Edgar and Mr. Emma with us. Let's start this conversation knowing more about their new verticals in India.
Okay, here in India we are offering now make in India products as well. So we decided 2 years ago to start a production here in India. At the moment it's running in Mumbai, but we are working on a new plant in Goa, and that's better to be explained by Edgar on our new products.
Please, what's your point of view on that, and what you want to add on in this?
There was a huge demand by our Prime Minister that we need to use Make in India products. And it was very nice of DILO Germany to recognize this in time, or let's say much before time, because of which we have started production in India of two specific machines which basically are relevant for the market. At DILO Germany, we have got a huge lineup of machines, but we tried to understand and zero down to two specific machines. Now we have a third machine too, and this should be able to cater to the market successfully actually. And so far, our sales team from Super Phoenix has been doing a good job. I think we have sold about 30 service cards within 2 years, which is quite commendable actually.
And if we talk about your new SF6 alternatives, so please let our viewers know more about it.
Yeah. The good thing is that we've started with alternative gas development about 12 years, 15 years ago. And now DILO is capable to supply all big trends. So we have one trend direction into the dry air, compressed air, clean air, which is using mostly air, nitrogen, oxygen. We are working on that direction with Siemens, Mitsubishi, Mydenture. On the other side, we have C4FN, fluonitrile products, most known as Iconic Q from Hitachi or G-Cube from GE. And also for these products, we can support you in a full scope. So we can supply gas mixture, gas measuring, gas handling, leakage, and most important already the reconditioning. So we have a complete closed loop for these product lines, similar to SF6, where we have measuring, handling, leak detection, and reconditioning. So key focus is zero emission and climate change.
And apart from this, do DILO is working on any other new technology?
I think DILO is working on hydrogen.
Yep.
I think Mr. Hammer will be able to tell you a little bit more on it.
So hydrogen has a lot of new aspects. Number one, we at DILO see hydrogen as a very good alternative to batteries, because with hydrogen you have a capability to store energy over a longer period. And for example, what we are doing at our facility, we are using solar energy during summer, produce hydrogen, and during winter time we use this hydrogen to generate energy and heat for our facility. So from that point of view, reducing CO2 footprint. And from the products, we have on the one side pipe works, connections, because fittings is the origin of DILO. So that's our core business, or former core business. And on the other side, we are working with big companies who are producing engines, trucks, because hydrogen in a ratio of more than 4% is flammable, above 16% is explosive. And before you run a car or a truck into maintenance, you have to flush the complete hydrogen piping system. And for that, we have developed a special service card, which is at the moment in a prototype phase and trial at our customers. So hydrogen for us is one of the big future businesses.
If we talk about it specifically for India, like how DILO is contributing for Indian growth and Indian economic growth.
In India, the electricity that was being supplied, and to light up India, we have gone at least threefold more, especially in the northeast, which was, a really dull area 10 years back, and there were just to be a lot of blackouts or something. We have a plant by Adani in Jharkhand, which supplies energy even to Bangladesh from there. In fact, and the northeast people, I think, are living in more light nowadays than in darkness. So, and DILO, where you have a GIS and it has to be handled, the SF6, DILO is required.
And if you talk about like DILO's, how DILO is working in sustainability, climate change, and about net zero.
So, point number one, I would like to highlight in that direction: DILO is not investing in commercials. DILO is investing in training, in educating the people, and give the people the right know-how to work with SF6. SF6 is still the most harmful man-made gas for the climate change. And with our technology, which we are also bringing to India this summer with a reconditioning plant, you can reuse SF6 for 3,200 years. So there is no need to produce any new SF6. In the old days, SF6 was out of spec, it was burned. New SF6 was bought. And you have to keep in mind, to produce 100 kilogram of SF6, you will lose up to 8 kilograms to atmosphere. So you already generated a huge emission. With our technology, we are recovering 99.9% of the SF6 in a closed cycle. Doing that with solar energy, zero CO2 emission. And I think that's one of the big steps we have to bring also here to India, to help India to reduce the CO2 footprint.
Also in India, we understand there's a lot of bad gas, bad SF6 that is stored by our substations. So with the introduction of this machine that is coming in, it's a proved technology all over the world, and I think everybody in India is waiting for this machine. So we hope that the machine set sails this month. So it should be somewhere around April.
Thank you both of you for joining us today. Thank you so much.